Hello, it's Tamara Hunter, and today is number 136 of 365 Days of Awesome. Celebrate Success Through Service. And I am in Las Vegas at the Sterling Club lunch, and I am so excited because my service hero had lunch with me today. Can I introduce to you guys to Tim Zimmerman? Let me tell you about Tim. This man is absolutely incredible. In fact, I have a new bracelet and an exercise to do this week that is going to help me. Let me tell you that he has the SM3 Success Seminars, but that's only like skimming the surface. Our people are jumping on right now, and one of them is our Chemo buddy for life. I talked about you, Sharon. She is our senior ambassador. So welcome, Tim. Let's talk about what it is that you're doing. Now, first of all, you are going to be on stage here in Las Vegas at the High Performance Success Summit.
Yes.
November the 9th, 10th, and 11th, right?
Yes.
What will you be sharing?
That's at the Palms.
That's right.
So, my name's Tim Zimmerman. I'm a New York Times bestselling author, and I'm the founder and CEO of SM3Success.com. I believe my talk is going to be on the 5 laws of manifestation, and it's something that actually came through me to be able to use in success training. I've been in success training since the early 1980s. I sold and taught Dale Carnegie courses. I went to India, Egypt. I studied under 5 yogic masters. I went through 5 Tibetan empowerments, 2 with the Dalai Lama. I'm a Reiki master, so on and so forth. So I've done more than most, but there's some specific techniques that I can share with you to help you overcome success blocks, or overcome different things that keep on reappearing in your life, different things that are holding you back from success, different dramas, traumas, negative beliefs, negative self-judgments, all of that type of thing. And adding that into my training program has actually created remarkable results for my clients, who typically get between a 3-time and 10-time return on investment within weeks, and then that continues to grow because now all of the negative stuff is really out of the way.
And you were sharing just now that this, of course it sounds like this is because of the Success Summit, this is geared towards professionals, yet we were talking personally how this program and what it is that you do can actually help someone in their personal life and give them such breakthroughs that what was maybe painful for them or depressing for them or whatever it may be, you can help them through actionable steps and to change all of that, right?
Right. So for, I think we talked about, there's the statistics are 70 to 80% of all females have gone through some type of abuse, whether that be sexual abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, mental abuse, whatever the case may be. Especially when that happens to you when you're young, though that builds up and that continues to either manifest in being angry, or manifest in being frustrated, manifest in relationships that only last a certain amount of time, and then you continue to, some of my clients say, well, I continue to pick the wrong guy. Well, when they overcame whatever was happened in the past, then the right guy could actually show up, and they actually manifested the perfect guy in their life. So when I talk about manifestation, that gives a different definition of manifestation.
He's funny too.
I tried.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so Sharon, oh my gosh, yeah, Sharon, this guy is awesome, absolutely. And Stephanie, good to see you, Stephanie, on here. I'm local right now. So, all right. One other thing then, when we were visiting just now, you were talking about how a lot of the things that happened when we were younger also can be things that, as we look at our life on a timeline, we might actually be able to see patterns. And that's something that you can actually do something about, right?
Yep.
Hi, Gil.
Yep. So psychiatrists all agree that we're programmed by our parents and those people around us from birth to 6 years old. Some people say in the womb, some say even past lives, but let's say it's just 0 to 6. Well, who programs us? Well, those people around us. Let's call it our parents. How old were our parents when they were programmed? 0 to 6.
Right.
And who programmed them?
Right.
Their parents. How old were their parents when they were programmed? 0 to 6. So one of the epiphanies I had in doing this work is that we're all programmed with this 6-year-old program that comes down through our lineage, through our ancestry, and basically inputs into our unconscious, subconscious negative beliefs. And then at 6 years old, 5, 6 years old, when we start working with the world, we start making judgments about the world, ourselves, and our place in the world. Well, the psychiatrists agree that it's our negative self-judgments, that I'm not good enough, not smart enough, not beautiful or handsome enough, and unlovability, that then the psyche acts the opposite of to create the basic 4 personality traits. Now, interwoven in there is different dramas, traumas, different beliefs about money, different beliefs about relationships, that all of this mixes within the first 19, 20 years, and then it's called your consciousness.
Right.
That your consciousness creates itself in patterns, right? And then when you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, you wonder, why the hell does all this crap keep happening to me? Or why do I get the same kind of boss every time? Why do I get the same kind of husband or same kind of wife or whatever, same kind of girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is? Why does this keep happening to me? Why do I make so much money and then the rug gets pulled out? So on and so forth. So the reason for all of that is what's happened in the first 20 years of life. And I have a program now that we can actually train you to go into your unconscious, subconscious, and eliminate and neutralize your negative beliefs, negative self-judgments, negative dramas, traumas, and basically put all of that. It's really not putting it behind you. I call it pulling weeds. So we pull the weed with the roots and the seeds. We put it in a bag, tie off the bag, incinerate it, and then plant the polar opposite positive. Well, if you have the garden of your mind and you don't have weeds in it, what is the garden going to grow? It's going to grow the positive seeds that we planted, right?
I love it.
And
yes.
then if a weed sprouts, then you, because I teach you how to do this yourself, you can go in yourself and pull it. And then if it's too hard to pull yourself, then you call me and I help you pull it. And once it's pulled, the amazing thing is that the mind doesn't think about it anymore.
Isn't that incredible? I know. Share the love. Absolutely. And hi, Joseph. Yeah, Tim is rocking. So do you, Joseph. Love this last weekend.
Hey, Joseph.
Yes, and Gil.
Joe Ortega. How you doing?
Yeah, and then the childhood experience. It is, and I just want to say that the time spent with you today has been so valuable to me, and the service. Anne-Marie, one of our service heroes, said it so well. She goes, you are constantly serving, that you have a servant's heart. And this man absolutely does. And I want to sum it up with this. You were telling us about an experience with someone that you were working with that was a little older. And you actually were talking.
She's only 72 years old.
I look at this face. He starts up again, just even thinking about
she's so
her.
Cute.
Yeah.
So she's working through phase 1 of the SM3 Ultimate Success System, and in phase 1, she's going through what I call the Mastermind Cleanse, and she took to it like a duck to water. She was doing this video, it's like 25 minutes, 3 times a day to pull her weed. So
I love it.
If you imagine a picture of a big garden and it's all full of weeds. I mean, she's going after it, pulling and planting. And then she texts me and she goes, "Oh, I'm amazed that this works so well and so quickly." Well, she's gone through every other training program available. I've worked with people that have gone to Tony Robbins and have gone through all of the big name speakers and gone to Landmark Education and the Forum and the Advanced course and all of that type of thing. And they're still mucked up, okay? So, what I tell people, and I usually use the F word, so I'm trying to be good.
Thank you.
So
thinking about us, buddies.
If you're mucked up, and you're mucked up, and you want to get unmucked up, then you should call me. You can find some information on my website, the sm3success.com. But I guarantee results.
Oh, that's
nobody else really guarantees it like that. And the only caveat to the results are that you do the work. If you do the work, you're going to get the results. And again, I guarantee it. As far as money goes, as far as personally goes.
This is a lot.
And to me, it's very fulfilling. Just like with my 72-year-old gal. I mean,
Right.
she calls me and she goes, "I'm so joyous. When I hear a song, I pull over to the side of the road and I get out, I go on the sidewalk and I dance, and I don't care who's around." And then she goes, "Oh, and guess what? I wanted a man in my life, and I was so joyous one day, and I didn't look good. I didn't put on any makeup or anything, and I went to this office to see one of my friends, and guess what? A guy 15 years younger than her asked her out, and she asked why, and it was because she was so joyous."
I love it.
So that's the kind of neat stuff that's what's really fulfilling for me.
So that's why you're a service hero. Yes. So everybody, see, this is what it's about. And I was explaining today, and shout out to Bruce Marin and Margie Shepard and the Sterling Club for inviting me today to speak to this amazing group here in Las Vegas, and all the love and support that you are giving to Chemo Buddies for Life and the Service Heroes program. There was a huge announcement today, and we're going to be telling more about it, but I am so blown away, and I just want to say thank you to you both for the love and the support. And buddies, boy, get ready. And those that have wigs, I'm going to be sharing more about what Margie was sharing about all that bling, wink, wink, and having some fun. So, Dean, who cares about Tony?
Well, let me say something. All of the training programs that are available today are great training programs, and it's better to do them than to not do them.
Right.
What I found, because I had gone through all of that stuff for the last 40 years, I sold and taught Dale Carnegie courses.
Yeah, you were a regional, right?
I was regional manager by 24.
Right.
I went to India, Egypt. I studied under yogic masters. I went through 5 Tibetan empowerments, 2 with the Dalai Lama. I'm a Reiki master. I do spiritual healing. This protocol I've been looking for the last, really, it came to me in 2012. So for 34 years, I had been looking for this. And then when the protocol came through me, I added it to my regular success training. So part of it is pulling the weeds and then planting the basic polar opposite positive. Then the question is, what do you really want to do in life? What's your true purpose?
Well, there you go.
And when we figure that out, then it's reprogramming your unconscious subconscious in the unconscious subconscious to grow what your perfect picture, your perfect life picture is. And it's the most advanced training to do that is what I do.
Well, and the way I always, and Dean, I want to, okay, let's see, we answered that. Okay, so, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Sorry. Okay, she's saying that she can't wait to work with you. So Stephanie's saying that.
Okay, so anyone who wants more information, you can go to my website, sm3success.com. I have interviews on there that I talk about this stuff in detail. There's, if you go to executive coaching, I have a number of clients that I've worked with that I coach, and I've done training programs with groups and that type of thing. I've trained people for Fidelity National Title. A number of the top producers in real estate are I've worked with them, Jillian Batchelor, Avi Dangor, Michelle Stiles, Michael Plummer, who's the broker owner of Wynn Real Estate.
So a lot of
and
the who's who's.
You can go through, those and see it. And typically what happens is that once we pull the weeds and you're out of your own way, typically you'll have between a 3-time and 10-time increase as far as return on investment. And then that continues to grow because you're out of your own way.
Right, and let me ask you this. Understand about the return on investment. Hey, I believe in success through service, right? Success. I believe in it. But also, this goes along with health, right? Return on investment is not just always when it comes to wealth. Right. Health is one of our greatest investments.
Most people call it priceless because now you're able to basically take your life back.
Right.
And instead of things manifesting in your life that you don't want, now you have more control over that.
There you go.
And those are important things. Most people consider it priceless.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Because the things that you'll learn from here will again last at least this lifetime, and if you believe in future lives, it'll help you there too.
Well, there you go. Well, I want to say thank you for what you're doing. I cannot wait to hear you at the High Performance Success Summit that is taking place this in 2 weeks, a little over a week.
9th, 10th, and 11th.
At the Palms. And Jason Burke, hats off and shout out for you, and Eric Zuli and Dr. Dante Sears.
And Christoph.
Yes,
Lennon.
yes, they're all going to be there, and so you do not want to miss that event. And then put it in your calendars. We have the first fundraiser for Chemo Buddies for Life that is taking place here in Las Vegas because we're feeling the love here, and I cannot wait. That's on Giving Tuesday, November the 27th. So much happening. Let me say that again. Giving Tuesday, November 27th. Write it down.
And if you want to reach me in between then, again, go to my website, the sm3success.com. You can call me personally at 702-748-3586. And if I'm on another line and you go to voicemail, just leave a detailed message, and then I'll call you back as soon as I can.
Very nice. Okay, so he definitely is a service hero. So I want to say thank you, Tim, for everything you do. So as we end day number 136 of 365 days of awesome Celebrate Success Through Service, I want to thank you for being the service hero that you are, and the example that anyone and everyone has a service hero inside of them, and you, because of your program, are going to help them to find that person, get rid of the weeds in that garden, and then plant the garden that they want to see in their lifetime. And I'm thrilled about that. So I want to say thank you for your time right now. Thank you, everybody that's watching.
Thanks, everyone. I look forward to talking with you.
Yes, get a hold of him, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye-bye.